Good evening, ladies and gents. I'm KD. These are my leaf diaries. Tonight I'll be reviewing the Partagas Linea Maestra Maestro. This is a cigar that all of you have been anticipating, or at least the people that follow me. I did a poll on my Instagram stories quite a few weeks ago, and I've not been able to fulfill my promise that I'm going to review the cigar that you guys picked on Instagram. Apologies. I'm finally in position to review the cigar. The cigar is now completely up to humidity, so I'll be able to enjoy it and give my honest opinion on it. I attended the Partagas Linea Maestra launch in Sofia with Caliman Caribe. It was an amazing event. I'm extremely humbled and feel extremely lucky to have the opportunity to attend the event. Caliman Caribe were awesome. I've got a separate video for that, and I've got a blog post as well. If you're interested, you can check my YouTube channel and my website, kdld.co.uk. But tonight, I'll be opening this. This is the gift box, which contains a velvet pouch. Inside there is a very luxurious box that contains one of each vitolas. So you've got the Rito, Origen, and Maestro. The Maestro is the only cigar out of the three vitolas that I have not personally tried. I've tried the Rito and the Origen 2-3 times each. The Rito is the only remaining vitola I haven't tried. The Maestro is Vitola de Galera Deleites, and it's 132 millimeters by 56 ring gauge. So it's the thickest and the shortest of the three. This is promising to be an amazing cigar. Judging by if the Rito and the Origen are pointer to tell me how good this is going to be, I'm in for a treat, and a big one at that. According to the Habanos promotion ritual, the Linea Maestra will pay tribute to the unique origin or origin of the story, the learning and tradition that turn a Habano into a rito or ritual, and the Maestro, the master that makes it possible to turn a spectacular cigar for the enjoyment of all Habanos enthusiasts. It sounds very fancy. It's probably because it is very fancy. So let's get to it. Let's get to looking into the box up close. Here they are in all their glory. This box is from February 2024, as you can see. Let's crack it open. And this is how it looks like inside. Obviously the very luxurious velvety pouch that comes with all of the latest luxurious boxes from Habanos. This particular one is dark blue in tone with all of the branding from the new Linea Maestra, which is completely different to the rest of the Partagas line, which everyone knows is red. Beautiful presentation. We've got this cedar humidification unit. Here we've got some paper. Here they are, ladies and gents, in all their glory. What a spectacular lineup. So something else I haven't mentioned is this is actually the second time I'm attempting to shoot the video. In the first attempt of the video, I wanted to showcase the El Habano Moderno book by Mr. Alexander Groom, which is the second edition of the book that I received shortly before I left for Bulgaria, beginning of this summer, but I didn't open because I had only one day left before I leave for 6 weeks, so I had to exercise some amazing patience and not touch the book before I come back. So I thought I'll feature it in some of my videos going forward, namely to show everyone that's not aware how accurate this book is. So I've intentionally pre-marked the page. This is the Linea Maestra page, obviously with the gift box. What I wanted to show you guys is how accurate the illustration of this book are. You might have seen it in other people's videos, but I also wanted to showcase it. So I'll take out all 3 vitolas just to show you. Okay, so here we've got the Maestro, which we'll be sampling today. I'll put it next to the Maestro illustration, and if I put it on top, it's literally like for like. Here we've got the origin, again, like for like, size-wise. This is just spectacular, the way they've done it. This is Dorito, absolutely amazing. I find that really nice, because this gives you a very good indication, if you haven't smoked the cigar, about the size. Obviously, we know the vitolas, we don't know vitola details. You know, some people might say, well, Katie, why is it so important? You know the vitola details, you kind of have some understanding of measurement, so that shouldn't be you know, a big deal. But for me it is, because I can get a better visual, if that makes sense. Obviously, we've got all of the details for the vitolas on each of them. And as I mentioned earlier, tonight we're going to sample the latest, which is 56 by 132 ring gauge Linea Maestra Maestro. Actually, sorry, I should have taken it out to get it ready. Okay, let's get it ready. A bit of a dramatic ASMR cutting and lighting. What can I tell you about this cigar? Well, in my humble opinion, it has nothing to do with Partagas. It is so special, spicy, a little bit spicy, rich earthy notes, very cedary. There's some sweetness to it, super smoky. I said this before, I'll say it again. The retrohale on this line, on all 3 vitolas, sublime. Speechless. There's a bit of spice, but it's super mild, very nutty flavors, especially on the retrohale. Very, very nutty. Just amazing. It retrohales like 5-10-year-old cigar, and it's fresh. It's from January of this year, February. Wow. For those of you who don't know, I mentioned it in previous videos, but retrohale is basically when you take the smoke into your palate, into your mouth, and without inhaling into your lungs, you lose smoke through your nose. This opens up your palate, especially from an aroma perspective. Amazing. You can't really retrohale, you know, very strong cigars, especially fresh strong cigars, because you get a burning sensation, which is not great. Usually retrohale is amazing with light to medium cigars, or aged medium to full body cigars. This is a Partagas, as a medium to full body cigar, which by the end I'm expecting it to be full body. Especially this was the case with the other 2 vitolas. I'm gonna say something controversial. I think this is my favorite. Out of the 3, I think this is my favorite. Big ring gauge, short, nice, super intense flavor. So there's a lot more flavor in the Maestro than the Origin in Dorito, at least from my experience. Maybe memory is not serving me well right now, because the last Linea Maestra I had before I came back from Bulgaria, which is roughly about a month now. Yeah, a month. I don't know. There's a lot of depth to this cigar. There's a lot of depth to the taste and the aromas. It's super complex, but at the same time, it's not overwhelming. It's not overpowering. So, which means it's going to go nicely with any pairing, in my opinion. Now, talking about pairing for tonight, we've got a nice tasting glass with a Hein rare cognac, which very quickly is becoming my favorite cognac. Not that I'm a big cognac guy. I've been trying to get into the cognac game and start to understand cognac a little bit more for quite a while now. But I kind of got stuck on Hein. So one of my friends from my cigar group, who lives in France, basically told me that where he lives, close to his current residence, there's quite a few distilleries that offer amazing cognac. And I'm hoping that in future I'll have the opportunity to actually visit them in person and try some of that amazing cognac and hopefully expand my palate when it comes to cognac. I think on next step for me will be to buy a cognac glass warmer, like the whole experience, because obviously we're going into the winter months and cognac is going to be a very good option for pairing for cigar smoking. Wow, delicate, delicious, sweet, smoky, very sweet. Honestly, Hein and Partagas Linea Maestra, amazing combination. This is definitely not overpowering. This is not overpowering. Both are very kind of complementary of each other because this is quite sweet. This is a bit spicy, very woody, very cedary, earthy tones. So they complement each other quite nicely. Wow, just amazing. I mean, look at that burn, ladies and gentlemen. It is phenomenal. Very, very, very good burn. Really nice white ash. Great. Absolutely spectacular. I'll catch you in a little bit. I'll smoke a little bit and I'll come back maybe halfway through. Okay, ladies and gents, this is where I'm up to. I'd say second third, going into the final third. It's getting a bit more full body now, a bit stronger. There's a lot more creaminess. There's a lot more leathery notes. There's a bit of coffee and sweetness, but it's a subtle, creamy kind of sweetness. So it's going really well. I'm thoroughly enjoying the cigar, as it should be for a cigar of that line in terms of a premium cigar, a premium line from Partagas. I expect nothing more. Sorry, nothing less. It has to be perfect. It has to be amazing. Although two of the cigars I tried. So on the event, on the launch event, we had a Rito and Organ as part of the invitation. I can't remember which one I tried first, but the first one was quite plugged, and I didn't have a perfect draw tool on me either, which wasn't a very pleasant experience. But the second one was amazing. Then the following day, I had again the Rito and Organ, and for example, if the Rito was plugged on the evening, the Organ was plugged on the morning. So out of the first two of each, one of them was one of each was plugged, which was really disappointing. I mean, considering the price, come on. They've only just came out in the UK since Monday. I think currently Cigars and Havana Exchange, the Havana Cigar Exchange London carries them. They're cheaper than Bulgaria, which is a blessing, especially for people like us that live in the UK. Not by a big margin. It's something along the lines of £100, £150 over a 20 box, but still much better. So I think we're going to be able to enjoy them. Of course, this is not your daily driver. This is a treat every now and again cigar rather than a daily driver because of the price, obviously. So yeah, a lot of leather now, a lot of coffee. It's, like I said, stronger. Retro Hell is a bit tough now because it's developed into a full body cigar. It's a bit harsh on the nose. This cognac is a treat. If you haven't tried it, give it a try. Hein, rare, very good cognac. This is pretty much what I have to say about this. I'll be reviewing the Rito and the Origen on my channel here, of course, in the not so long distant future. I promised a lot of reviews this month. Unfortunately, I had some health issues, so I wasn't able to smoke for about a week, roughly. But I'll continue with the cigar reviews. There is a special video coming out probably Sunday. There is a surprise video. I'm doing a trip to somewhere on Saturday to visit some new places and some old places and to hunt for some cigars. So stay tuned. It's going to be very interesting. If all goes well, of course. What else? Check out the Telegram group. There's about 94, 93 of us now, so close to 100. I've got a remote HERF, Microsoft Teams based meeting. Everyone's free to join. Link is in my website, kdld.co.uk. On the front page, scroll down, you'll see the event. You can register on the website as a member, and you can then RSVP on the invite, completely free. It's on the 11th of this month, so that would be great to see anyone who would like to join. There's going to be a few people from my group, so I think it's going to be a nice evening. Good banter, essentially. Yeah, very rich aftertaste. There's some more sweetness, like fruitiness, like dry fruit, something like that. It's really nice. The burn's been kind of okay. As you can probably see, not perfect, but not bad. I haven't had to relight the cigar, which is a plus. So yes, I'll leave it here, ladies and gents. I hope you enjoy these reviews. If you want to see something else, if you want to see a different kind of review, if you want me to change anything, please comment in the comment section below. Let me know if you want to see any specific cigar reviewed. I'll try my best to either source it, or if I have it in the humidor, of course, I'll review it straight away. And yeah, the events I mentioned, the remote events, are going to be monthly going forward. So, you know, if you're not in my cigar group, keep an eye on the website. Feel free to subscribe to my blog. I'm starting to post more regularly. Check out the Leaf Academy as well. I'm posting how-to guides and general information for people that are just getting into the lifestyle. I think it's a very good source of information. And of course, like, share, follow, subscribe on all of my platforms, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. And yeah, I'll finish this off. I'll finish the cognac, and I'll call it an evening. Thank you very much for watching, ladies and gents. I'm KD, and these were my Leaf Diaries.